Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Shota Imanaga. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And that's through there for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And gone into the home run basket. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch misses. McMahon, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Falling behind 2-1. And that one is inside. That one the other way. Reaches, but can't make the grab.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
So a man at first. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Tap foul at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
On the inside corner for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. McMahon, the base runner at first with one out. And 1-2. That's inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here is Chris Bryant. That clips the corner.
No, that's out.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And there's the strike.
1-2.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And getting to start, Germán Marquez.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. That one not close. And it's 1-0. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. There's the strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The other way. Nice grab.
Batting second.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup.
Kyle.
Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1. That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia, and Tucker is retired.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Seiya.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 2 outs, base is empty. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
In the air, out towards right center. Doyle makes the catch, inning over. Second inning set to go. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Shota back to work. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's too high.
Ball.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One out, base is empty. And foul ball. The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So up next, Sean Bouchard. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. The wind of the pitch. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missing inside. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Dansby Swanson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's way outside. And now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Right through there, got him. And now one away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Ooh,
1 ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fouled off left side. Busch leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball. 1-1.
That gets by him. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the veteran catcher, Jacob Stallings. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Count. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. He's already homered in this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Strike two.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Down. Ball.
Well struck right field. Tucker going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Estrada makes the grab, 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. And that one upstairs. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Happ lays off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
One down. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Misses outside. 1-0. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Marquez over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Happ, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Doyle makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Suzuki.
And there's the strike. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 2-1.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Bush at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike.
Ball high.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. That one the other way. In time to Bush. Awesome play there.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael Toglia.
Here's Michael Toglia. Struck out swinging his first time. Toglia goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Nope, ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one hit to right. Tucker sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Struck out looking his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. just
Ball.
off the outside edge. 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 2-1. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
up
4.
for the Cubs,
And now, Dansby
the
Swanson.
shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And that one in the air center field. Doyle makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
So here's
Second
Corner
baseman,
now.
Nico.
Chris, baseball today,
Corner.
so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
balls,
When
2
you
strikes.
look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Next offering
ball.
upstairs.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or
Ball,
getting
out.
into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The center fielder,
Here's a
number
speed
4.
threat. Pete Crow Armstrong. A single his
Armstrong.
first time.
Heck what?
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind
Right.
as to the conviction in the call.
And that's
Ball
outside.
outside.
And now
Ball.
2-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now Nolan Jones.
Nolan.
Not a lot of people
Jones.
know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
1-0.
But all these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some...
Now a diving stop at third. The throw, and they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions,
Now back.
hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot
Roll.
corner. That's a
It's
perfect
Toronto.
example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And now here is Tyro Estrada. And
Yeah.
the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Line drive. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. in there for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just outside, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. The Rockies strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Gage Workman. Marquez back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander getting cranked up as well. That one drifts inside. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That's high. That's a ball.
That one ripped right center field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. German Marquez is done in this one. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Check swing, called strike.
Now pitching for
Victor
Colorado.
Vodnik is forced to the
Number
mound
38.
after the injury.
And we all know about his slider. It's
Vodnik.
just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Yeah.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle pulls it down. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Tucker checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Two outs. That one is upstairs. That one missed. Now 3-0. Seiya Suzuki would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Draws the walk there.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
That one out to right. Bouchard under it. And that will end the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that
Ball.
misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Sliced hard but foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's a little bit high. 3-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hat under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The third baseman, number 24,
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge warming up as well. Pitch misses outside. 1-2 to count. McMahon tries to check his swing. Now look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Now batting.
And here is Ezekiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The Cubs leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So
New notification. 55 minutes/60 minutes.
Coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies 1. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swanson in the box again, takes a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Nico Horner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's outside. Wow. Ball 1. That one ripped. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He can't make it back to the bag in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Victor Vodnik done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
new pitcher
Colorado.
in the game for the Rockies, Scott Alexander.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
Notification. Your video clip is saved. Open the Create controls to start a new recording.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies 1. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
Strike on the inside corner.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter.
Here's Bryant now.
Bryant.
Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. That one outside.
outside.
Ball
Ball.
one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Hit in the air left field. Half. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
So digging in, Nolan Jones.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Half. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga out of the game, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt.
Now
we'll be
pitching
back with a
for
new
the
pitcher
Cubs.
in a minute. Tyson Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tyro
The
Estrada
batter, the
digging
second
in for the
baseman,
Rockies.
Tyro Estrada.
Off the plate,
ball.
and that's ball one. Miller, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. 2 balls, no strikes to
ball.
count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Struck him out looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for the
7th. So
Cubs,
up now for
the
Chicago.
third baseman,
Gage Workman.
Workman.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Outside.
Ball, outside.
And that is ball 1. And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And ball
That's
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his
The
shoulder
left
the
fielder,
entire
number 8,
bat.
Ian.
First and second,
Happ.
no outs. Ian Happ up to hit. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, in this situation with
0-1.
runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one
That's the
misses,
ball.
and the count is 1-1. Workman on second. Amaya on at first with nobody out. And that drops in for a strike. And a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 4-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch
Inside,
just
ball.
misses. First and second here, no outs.
That's the ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Close,
No,
but
that missed.
called
That's
a
the
ball. Ball 3. And that'll load the
Miss. Ball 4.
bases.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's
Now
been
back,
really
the
patient at the
designated
plate.
hitter.
A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one
Ball.
misses. That's 5 straight.
The opportunity
1 ball,
for
no
a
strike.
huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
6
2-0.
straight outside the strike zone.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Scott Alexander won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So they
Rockies,
turn to the lefty in this spot,
Number
Lucas
58.
Gilbreth.
Lucas Gilbreth.
And next will be the cleanup
next
hitter,
for the
Michael
Cubs.
Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs. 1-0. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Pitch
that's
misses.
down.
The
Ball.
count now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it.
Now
And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier preparing to come on if needed. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. Yo, 1. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
On the ground right side. Horner over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one pulled foul. Next offering upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really
Now
nice pitch
batting,
right there.
center
And had him
fielder,
out in
Pete.
front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was
Armstrong.
getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Crow Armstrong, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Gage.
2 down, base is
Workman.
empty. And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman, a switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Upstairs.
Two, one.
Fly ball to right. Bouchard. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Chicago
It's the
Cubs.
top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
24.
Caleb Thielbar.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the third
Picking up
baseman,
for
Ryan
Colorado, the
McMahon.
third baseman,
1 for
number
3.
24, Ryan McMahon.
Not
1-0.
even close there, and that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch
1-2.
upstairs. And there's a
That's the
ball.
ball.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Thought it was a pretty good
Up next
pitch,
for
top of
Colorado,
the strike
the
zone. We're
shortstop,
seeing more
Ezekiel
fastballs in that
Tovar.
location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Tovar now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Your ball,
Movement in the
strike?
Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That one almost
1-2.
got him. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now it's even up. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really
Michael
well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One down, runner at third. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. And it's fouled away. And look out,
Take your base.
as
There,
that
hit
one
him.
ran in and got him. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Caleb Thielbar done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Presley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He swings and fouls one off. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Jones, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
That one finds the zone, and a count is 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Full count.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.